Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. The Brewers have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Number 16 is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Felipe Asensio is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. First pitch on its way.
The second baseman, Willer Kinney.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And it takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Now to the plate, Adolfo Nieto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Adolfo.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Next for Milwaukee, Matt Braswell comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Braswell, originally from Mississippi, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2025.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Matt Braswell is retired to kick off the inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Edwin Yan is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Nope,
and this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a
no
ball.
Offer on that one. 2 balls
2
and
balls,
a strike.
1 strike. They count.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. John Grossman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That counts.
And
1-1.
1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Yan is off of first with 2 away. Lifted in the air out to left.
I got it.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, number 16. He stands in for the first time in this one.
16.
This is line to left.
You gotta go.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
Up next to the Cubs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Augustin Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Get out.
And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dave Francis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steal.
1-0 home. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
The set and the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Second and third, 2 away.
Here you go. Hey, I like the can up there, huh?
He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third set to get underway. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Miguel Chavez. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Chavez swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues.
Hey, strike this guy out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
1 and 2.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Elroy Munson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd. So the count holds at 0-2. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Striding in, Felipe Asensio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do? He's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Adolfo Nieto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. 1-1 the count. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, come on now, come on.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2, and this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. So it's 2. All set for the start of the 4th.
Hey,
Standing in is the veteran outfielder, Tirso Ornelas. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And the pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. All right, so time now for the Cubs' Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. So now to the plate, Edwin Yan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 14 homers and 44 RBIs. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
John Grossman will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
Hey, we got
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the in order of the Brewers. Still a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting.
Standing in, number 16, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
No strike.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, let her rip one time.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
He stays alive, still 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to short. And that's the second out. Leading off the inning, Miguel Chavez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Right now, let's go, baby.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Got it.
Humber is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Striding into the box, Elroy Munson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Felipe Asensio, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch.
I got 3-1.
But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Fouled off. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Willard Kinney. And now pitch on the way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Ball.
And low. It's a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses
That's
for
ball
the second ball.
Hey, we got no outs. That's ball 3.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Jimenez is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
The center fielder.
Into the box, Adolfo Nieto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
1 strike.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Diaz is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. First pitch of the at-bat.
Third baseman
Matt Braswell is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Cubbies are in front, 3-2. In now, number 16. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. 2 out with the man at first.
See a good one right here.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Attaboy. Go hard. Go hard.
They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's 5-2.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner.
At the plate, Tirso Ornelas, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Tirso Ornelas.
First pitch on its way.
Hey!
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ball 1.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
We got no outs here.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Take it.
Diaz arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Digging in now, Edwin Yan. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Right now.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Fouled away.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Play ball. Ow! That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. He's out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4. 3. Out. 3. Out. He's out. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
8-3 is today's final. The Cubbies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 16 earns his team-leading 11th win, striking out 12 in the process. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and